Good morning from Sitka, Alaska. We are about to dock. Today is day 2 of our Alaska cruise here on the Serenade. I'm excited about today. We've got some cool shore excursions planned. I don't know if you can really call it a shore excursion because today we are hopping on a small 6-passenger boat and we're gonna go look for some wildlife. We'll see you out there. All right, first stop bus.
Sitka, Alaska.
So there will be 2 cruises here. Coming back, it doesn't matter what bus brings you back.
I'm here.
Tell me what you're excited about.
We're hoping to see some whales. We're on just a sea life, wildlife viewing boat tour today. It's gonna be about 3 hours, so hopefully we'll see some whales, sea lions, sea otters, puffins maybe. We'll see.
Kelp forest.
And kelp forest, yeah.
Saw 3 sea lions on the buoy. He was saying that they can get up to 15 feet and weigh a ton, but like a literal ton, 2,000 pounds. It's huge. That concludes the boat portion of the day. We saw some whales, we saw some sea otters, bald eagle, sea lions. We saw a really boring brown bird, which is really rare.
Fish.
Bunch of fish that were jumping. So the whales are endangered and you can't get too close to them. I'm not sure how many come up into like kind of the Bay Area, which is where we were hanging out, but we did see a few. We saw them spouting and we saw the whale tails.
I have a feeling that all of the really amazing whale pictures that you see are with a very expensive zoom lens.
But
still great. I mean,
the scenery here is amazing. It's so beautiful. The fog and everything, and the mountains in the background. I love it. All right, we're gonna go explore Sitka a little bit. Maybe stop at the National Forest and get a stamp if they have them. And then we'll be heading back to the ship before 4:30. That's final sail away, or final all aboard call.
All aboard. All aboard.
What was your favorite part?
Just the whole experience.
I agree. I like the fog.
Well,
I thought that was cool.
Well, the fog and the mountains that they disappear up into the fog, and then on the other side of the bay it's crystal clear, and on this side of the bay it's raining, and you know, it's all good, you know.
Cool. Well, hey, thanks for the experience. That was good. So I feel like a lot of people know this, but if you don't, salmon will swim back upstream to spawn at their birthplace before they lay eggs. But you might not have ever seen it in the wild. We've got a salmon ladder here, and the salmon are trying to swim upstream. It's kind of funny to watch.
I think they need to call an Uber and ride up to where they want to go, and then just hop out.
We don't know what's going on.
Explain to us, what is this?
Well, clearly they missed their Uber and they're trying to catch a lift.
Clearly. We don't know either then. We've been walking along the shoreline from the visitor center, and now we are in the natural national park area.
God, I love this. This is what I picture when I think of a forest. Like, the trees are huge, the moss, it's so like full of oxygen.
We are currently hiking through the Sitka National Forest. It's a gorgeous forest. Tons of green trees, totem poles, and a few signs warning of bears. Hopefully we don't see any because our bear bells are back on the ship.
That was my fault. I should have packed them. I didn't.
Sitka's National Historical Park, and it preserves the site of a battle between invading Russian traders and indigenous Kiksiari Tingliat. I'm sure I said that wrong. But there are totem poles from these indigenous tribes throughout the scenic coastal trail, and there's actually a restored Russian bishop's house which is a rare reminder of Russia's colonial legacy here in North America. We are very fortunate in Sitka today because it is about 60 degrees and not raining, which is super rare. It sounds like in the summer it rains almost every single day. They said maybe one day will be 80 degrees, but most of the time it's normally rainy and cold. So we're very lucky that today it's not raining. We were able to do our boat tour without getting wet at all. I am fully decked out in waterproof gear just in case. But we're very fortunate and hopefully it stays this way for the rest of our cruise. This is the Russian bishop's house. This is where Native American young men would come to study and become priests. And they learned like the written word, I imagine in Russian. And this is like the first time that the Native Americans and Russians came together on like common ground on anything in Alaska. We've made it back to downtown Sitka. We're gonna walk around, check out a few shops, maybe get some fresh salmon for Andrew. And then we're gonna head back to the ship. It's about a 15-minute bus ride and we have to be back on board by 4:30. So, not gonna spend too long in downtown.
We were told by the welcome lady, one of the rangers at the National Park Service, that there is a little food truck in town called Ashmo's, and they have really good salmon and fresh fish. So I'm gonna check it out, see if I can maybe grab a little finger food before we get back on the ship. I love salmon. We are in Alaska. This is the place to do it. Not really sure what I got here, but it looks like some salmon on a Ritz. Waffles would love this. I think I got like a little, they said reindeer sausage and maybe trout. I need to get some of that. That's good. It's like reindeer jerky. Okay, next up, I think it's a trout. It's good too, yeah. It's maybe not trout, but it's good. And then what I came here for was salmon. Tastes kind of like tuna fish. Good.